Hi, MTB means Mailiana the billionaire, as you can see on the shirt. And the billionaire comes from the idea that people are money, so we are a community set to connect people through talent. Basically, that's it. Hi, I'm Miss Mailiana, and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, please subscribe to this channel. We talk about self development on topics like personal finance, personal branding, career building, business building, and marketing. How to market yourself and how to market your business. If these are topics that are of interest to you, please subscribe and welcome to the community. Thank you so much for joining us. And if you are my OGs, my old people, thanks for tuning in onto this video again when you got the notification or when you saw my face on the thumbnail. Thank you so much for coming back. Okay, so I just wanted to give a little background of MTV and where we are heading. So MTV is now becoming bigger than I expected, and it's because I also have a lot of interest, and I find out that most young people to come up with a lot of interest, but they don't know where to begin from. So on a normal, these videos have a way has to follow. But since it's my first week and I'm trying this out, I just want us to just vibe and just get to know each other, get to know me. I share my personal days, like activities with you. So from the video I posted today, which I recorded yesterday, how did my day go? I wanted to talk about that as is like short way, very short. I'm all over the place, pardon me, but this is the natural me. I am exhausted from work, but then I want to be consistent, or I am trying to learn a habit of if I sit on this couch, I have to record a video. You understand? So how my day went. So the blasting actually happened. Yes, I was blasted but for not being productive, and it's like it's a whole chain in the team that there's something going wrong, and it's better we find out the reason why we aren't performing to know how to put in solution to like produce results. So that was my first in the morning. It was a morning meeting, like as you get to the office. So I received the blasting. I started planning some strategies in my head. I had some unfinished business last week, so I'm working. Even I'm still not done. I'm working on the unfinished business, and that took my day. So my day was practically the blasting and trying to finish the unfinished business from last week, and then the day ended for me. So the unfinished business, you can see that is a lot, or I am still finding my ways of time management and knowing how to drive or like knowing how to ride on my own when my team members are also like trying to do them in some stuff. So since I prepared for the blastings from last night, I think I was able to receive it without even shedding tears. Yes, and I actually like to produce results each and every day and like build up results. But I find myself in a space whereby I am not enjoying what I do. So it's very difficult for me to be consistent with producing results. And that's one challenge that's one challenge I've seen, and I want to find solution to it if I want to be in the jobs like in the work for a long term. So basically that's how my day went. So let's get back to today's video. So I wanted to talk about finances and then personal branding, since this video will be posted tomorrow. So if you realize, if you've watched previous video, I'm not editing it, it's raw like that. It's a conversation, and I hope in the near future when people get to watch, I don't know, I feel people are not watching, so I'm being comfortable, and then let's roll with it like that. So I want to talk about finances. Let's just go into all. Yes, let me just speak a little bit about finances and then personal branding, and then we move from like we take some small questions I want us to discuss. Okay, so for personal finance today will be kind of personal. So last year, May 2023, May, June, I was at rock bottom with my finances. I had no cash anywhere. Like, I was zero in all my accounts. I had no money. Luckily was that I was working as I was doing my national service at the bank. So when the pay comes in, like the allowance comes in at the end of the month, that's what I use for my activity, like my daily, my expenses, pay up my debts, and then wait for the next salary. So my May, June, and then there was so much demand from the house. As I said earlier from last video, I'm the manager of my family, and so I manage everything. I manage everybody, to human beings, to finance and everything. Like, I manage the whole entity of my family. And so at that point I had hit the rock bottom because I couldn't differentiate between family expenses and personal expenses, and like important expenses, and also everything was just France, like everything was just mixed up, and it was bad for me. I was so emotional, I break down. And quick start, one thing I am so grateful for is to have the Holy Spirit by me each and every day, and I'm so attentive to the Holy Spirit. So what happened was that I had to quickly take on to talk to my best friend. So I went on the 30-day talking to my best friend. But this time around, I was just praising him and worshiping God through it. And at the end of the 30 days, in fact, I think day 26, came into my spirit that I have to learn what personal finance is. Research about it, talk about it, and you would know what to do with your I will know what to do with my finances, and everything started changing from there. So I now understood what savings is about. I save a lot, so it was so new to me when I'm reading that save. But then I now understand that if I'm even saving, I have to make it very clear that if I'm saving for that, I'm saving for this, I'm saving for that. I have to make it very clear. So the first point for this video is that when you want to start your personal finance building, the first thing is, as you are saving towards something, make it clear. If you are saving towards your rent, make it clear that I'm saving towards your rent. And then I learned something like the envelope system. So if it's 5 major expenses you have to save for, maybe first one is your rent, you have an envelope for that, and then at the end, any money you get, you see, you put some part. So maybe if it's 10% for rent, you put 10% into the rent envelope, you put another percentage into maybe food envelope, you put another percentage into clothing envelope, you put another percentage into family envelopes, and all that. So it becomes so clear to you. So I started that practice, and I also learned something of saying no or saying I don't have. So I realized that we grew up in emotional blackmail mode, whereby your family calls you, and then all you do is, like, they call you, like they push you in a corner whereby you feel so bad for them, and then you have to cash out your last and send it to them. But then I built a system of being so bold to tell them that this is what I have, manage it. If it's finished, you call me, I don't have. And if it finished, they call me thinking they will get, I'd still tell them I don't have. And truly, they've sorted themselves out. That's the amazing thing. They still sort themselves out. So that brings me to the ideology that if I'm normal, they'll still be fine. So let me just be able to make them know that they are fine. They don't need the money that urgently. And it worked for me. And then I realized, so at a point in time, I had to cap the money I sent to my siblings, the money I sent to my the money I sent to my mom, the money I sent to my grandma, the money I sent to my little sister. My little sister doesn't get more than 20 cedis from me because she's a spendthrift and wants to buy everything, and seems that big sister will give me the money. So I had to even the 20 cedis, I have to make sure that she needs it before I give it to her. But home, if I see the expenses, aside paying the home expenses,
If it's personal stuff they have to get, I have to make sure that it's a cap. If it's 50 cedis, it's 50 cedis, and you won't go further. And that help me be able to communicate to them, that to the family, that this is all I have. We have to manage it. If there's no money to, you have to stay put till there's money. So I was able to gather money, clear my debt, able to gather money, and even start buying clothes for myself. I start buying things for myself, start saying that, oh, I need this and I can get it for myself. Because I remember for like 3 years straight, I never bought anything for myself, because I was taking care of the house and I was managing everything, and then all the money that comes has to go into the management of all stuff. So that really helped me with my finances. We'll get more into it as we go on every Monday. And when it comes to personal branding, I'm still finding my feet in personal branding, but one thing I can say is I'm really looking forward to my looks. Now I think I have the name which I go with. My first branding name was Queen, which I took in when I was in junior high, and it stuck with me. Everybody called me Queen. My teachers even called me Queen. And that's how powerful it is when you actually name yourself name yourself, and then everybody goes with it because you keep mentioning it. I used to write it on my books and all that, so they just had to accept it, and then I realized that that's how it is. So right now I have my personal brand name, which is Miss Mailiana, and right now I'm working on my looks and I've found my first signature looks when it comes to my recaps, which is tying it, not leaving it on. We are exploring, and you get to see how you also can build upon your personal branding. What else can I say is building confidence in whatever you stand for and whatever you want to do. Right now, if someone comes to me that, are you a data analyst, I'll say yes, like a strong yes, because I believe that even though I don't know all the tools for data analytics, thanks to internet, if I get the job, I can still deliver. Like, the confidence is there. So building the confidence for me was always preaching it to myself. So I'm one type that I always say to myself, I don't care if you talk about it, this, that, I will still preach it to myself. I've been running MTB agency, the modeling and talent agency, for 3 years now, and I have seen models who come and then just look around, and then they are chasing clouds, so they start making friends with the people in the music industry, people in the I'm not cut for that morale, so they are okay with whatever goes, and then they get the gigs they want, and then that's it. But then I am on a journey with MTB in a different way, so I don't care. You get it? So I am confident about MTB. That's how bad it is. That's how good it is. So it all has to do with what you believe in and what you believe, how you believe yourself. And if you do that, if you build on that and keep saying it to yourself, it sticks, and the confidence comes from it. And so that's basically it. I'm still building my confidence. I'm not that confident, but then I can say that I'm confident to some level where you can't shake me when it comes to that. And so basically, when it comes to personal finance, I've talked about something. When it comes to personal branding, I've talked about these are personal stuffs. This week is more of like personal introduction, how to get the habit of recording every day and posting the next day to test. So to end this, I want us to do some 50 questions, but then we will take maybe 5 questions per video. The questions, it's 50 powerful questions designed to illuminate your path, spark creativity, and awaken your deepest desires. So the first question is, what does Okay, so the question is a personal question. So take note. What does my ideal day look like from start to finish? So imagine how your ideal day has to be like. Like want to be like your future ideal day. When you wake up on Monday morning, what do you want to do? Like imagine it. I already have my imaginations. I want to like I want I already have my imaginations. Let you get there. But then let me just say, okay, so something like I wake up at it on Monday morning. I don't have to rush to catch the bus. I don't have to rush to catch to flee from traffic jam. So I'm going to wake up at 7 a.m. Get breakfast, go to the gym, get breakfast, get something for my family, get something for my husband, my partner, and then set up at 10 a.m. or go to my office space. So my my personal company office space, or do a remote something at home. I would always want Monday to be a free day for me, so I'll work at home and work from 10 a.m. to maybe 1 p.m. 1 p.m. I stand up to do other activities like shoot a video, do other activities with my businesses, and then get into the kitchen. So like plan around that. If I talk plain, the video will be long. You get me? So the next question is, hold on. So the next question is, what are my core values and how do they influence my decision? What are my core values and how do they influence my decision? So I've not answered this question, so we are doing this exercise together. So what comes in mind with my core values is my sense of dressing. I believe my appearance depicts my address. So how you are going to address me when you see me, like, do you understand? When you see me, just know that this is Miss Mailiana. This is the boss lady coming. So that's what I always predict. Like that's what I always drive. And so as we are on this personal branding journey, you see the looks. I will even make a whole moon board. You see how I want to dress, and you can also learn it. And yeah, so I like with my core value is I want to be tagged as a boss lady with my looks. Why? Because I don't want anybody to tell me I'm looking sexy. I just don't like that word. The only person that can tell me that is my partner. And aside that, everybody has to know that this is the boss lady coming. Even with my appearance, like you can't give me that compliment. It's not compliment to me. So that's like one major core values that I hold dear to my heart. The next core value is my Christianity. I'm my like I preach about God, preach about the Holy Spirit personally to myself, and I want to depict His glory. And whatever I do, like I'm always going to follow what comes into my heart that He has placed in my heart. So my next core value is what the Lord has purposed me to do. If I'm a people person, this is what He has told me to do. This is the vision I'm running with. So you can just learn what I have said, and then actually use to build your core values. The next question, beyond the question 3, what talents or passions do I possess that I want to nurture and share with the world? I think I want to nurture the talent of coaching. I want to nurture the talent of modeling, like for the fashion world, the entertainment industry, and all that. And I want to, I think the next one is management, talent management. I really love talent, and I know how to manage. So I want to learn talent management. I think I'll even take a course in the near future on that. So basically, you can do that. Just know the passions. Like if you don't know, you can DM me, Miss Mailiana, anywhere. You find out. I'll help you out. That's if I have time for you. Because you just don't come and say hi. You have to show that yes, this is why I'm here. The fourth question is, am I right? Yeah, the fourth question is, what experiences do I want to have in this lifetime? How? A lot of experiences. A lot. I want to experience a lot. Traveling around. In fact, if I can travel the whole world, like I'm done. I feel fulfilled when I do that. Share my ideas, share my passions, connect with 1 billion people. Like connecting with 1 billion people is something so dear to my heart, and I think traveling all around the world is going to accomplish that. You understand? So the final question, what impact do I want to make on the lives of others? Self-development. I want to show you how I'm developing myself. I want to show the whole world, or I want to show the young youth how I'm developing myself, for them to be able to know that it's a gradual process and you can develop yourself the cheap way. Gradually, when you get the money, you end up doing all the rich things you see online as well. So self-development, the big impact I want to hit is self-development. Self-development comes in many ways: emotionally, spiritually, psychologically, physically, and all that. So I'm in for that. All right, so this brings us to the end of today's video. Thanks for watching. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you so much for watching up to this point. I hope all that I've shared with you spark some light, and you spark some light, and I hope to see you in the next video. I don't know why that came in mind. I hope to see you in the next video, and I hope to see you in the community section. So MTB Community is coming. Okay, so I want to give an announcement. So MTB is in 3 stages, right? Or is in 3 categories. We have MTB Agency, so that's the Modeling and Talent Agency. We have MTB Fashion and Beauty, and we have MTB Healthy Lifestyle. So MTB Healthy Lifestyle is on hold now, but MTB Talent and Modeling and Talent Agency is running. We have a team working on coming out and coming up with a whole lot of new concepts and new projects. And then MTB Fashion and Beauty has launched May Hair Care. I'm growing my hair with May Hair Care. You can follow May Hair Care on Instagram at mai._hair care. So you get to see my hair growth from there, and you follow and join the community. So a whole community is set up, which is the MTB Community, whereby I'm going to share my hair growth journey with you, and you get a chance of winning hair products, you get a chance of winning discounts, you get a chance of winning other incentives, and MTB Agency will bring more projects for you to also explore your talents. If you want to join this community, feel free to DM me on Instagram at Miss Mailiana, Miss_Mailiana. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to this channel, like this video, share this video, comment what you've learned from this video, and it would go a long way to help someone to also come and watch and then say, oh, this is a new community coming up with so much potential. Thanks for watching, and peace out.